Hey everyone! Remember in our last science lesson, we were looking at three islands to decide which one would be the best habitat for orangutans. And we were using data about the weather to compare different islands. Our question was which island's weather is most like the weather where orangutans live? And we are looking at evidence of the weather on Ark Island, Blue Island, and Creek Island. We know that weather measurements need to be made the same way to compare weather data for different places. This is going to help us figure out which island's weather is best for orangutans. Remember that we measured the rainfall in millimeters and we measured the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. When scientists share an answer to a question, they don't just state it as their opinion. They use information from investigations to support their answer. Recall that an opinion is what you think, and a fact is something you know. As meteorologists, we will use weather data to support our answer about the island that has the weather most like Borneo and Sumatra. Recall that those are the islands where orangutans are native. Anytime we're answering a question, we need to have evidence. So if we're answering the question, in which city would you need a heavy coat? Newburgh or Oldburgh? I could say you would need a heavy coat in Newburgh, and I could say you would need a heavy coat in Oldburgh. But I don't have any reason to believe that one answer is better than another. I don't have any facts to prove which place I might need a heavy coat. So let's look at some evidence. We have three new pieces of information. First, someone measured the temperature in Newburgh and it was 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Second, someone measured the temperature in Oldburgh and it was 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And third, heavy coats are good for the coldest weather. How can we answer the question now that we have this new information to support our answer? I can look at the evidence and think to myself, I know that 40 degrees is cold. I know that 50 degrees is not quite as cold. And I know that heavy coats are good for the coldest weather. So I know that I would need the heavy coat in Newburgh. Evidence is information that supports an answer to a question. Evidence is used in all subject areas. We use evidence in ELA when we think about characters and their motivations and things that happen in the story. We use evidence in math when we're looking at word problems or we're figuring out how someone got their answer. And you're going to use evidence anytime that you're thinking about a question.